His name was Geralt of Rivia. He was a witcher, a professional monster slayer. An unusual contract to lift the curse that held a monarch's daughter. It was enough to spend the night with the princess, dusk till dawn. If only she were not a deadly beast, a striga. The traitor responsible for the curse became the bait. Though gravely wounded, the Witcher lifted the curse and gained fame. The world changed with the coming of the Great War, the time of the sword and axe, the time of disdain. Geralt of Rivia disappeared, all but forgotten. But that's another story.
Okay, so that was the introductory scene to The Witcher. So that showed off some interesting abilities that Geralt of Rivia has, so I'm excited to see how that works out in the game. But yeah, so obviously I'm playing The Witcher, and the reason for that basically is I've heard really good things about the series, in particular about the third game, The Witcher 3. And I'm not sure how reasonable it might be to start playing The Witcher 3 without any knowledge of the first two games. It's a sequential story as far as I know. But whether it is or isn't possible to do that, I'm the type of person who always likes to start at the beginning, so here I am at the beginning of the series with the first game, The Witcher 1. I know very little about the series, actually. I know it's based on a series of novels. I know that that the game is based on or includes a lot of decision making and consequences, a lot of morality, sort of branching paths and stuff, kind of similar to the Mass Effect series, which is a series I like quite a lot. So if it's anything like that, I'll probably enjoy this considerably. So that's really all I have to say there. So I'm going to start a new game. So there are some extra stories here, it looks like, but I assume these are meant to be played after the main game, so I'm going to go to the main game. Difficulty settings. I'm going to go just with the standard medium difficulty. I don't want to make things too hard, so we'll go with that. And I'll pick keyboard and mouse. And I think there's another scene's going to start up now, so I'll be quiet again, I think, while things happen.
The northern kingdoms nursed their wounds for 5 years after the Great War. Plague and famine raged, the death toll unknown. A few surviving elven and dwarven units sought refuge amidst forests, where they prepared for a final, desperate fight. Abominable beasts ruled backwoods, highways, and former battlefields alike. In cities and villages, folk were left wondering what had happened to the Witchers. The Blue Mountains in the north of Kedwen. The year 1270, 5 years after the Great War.
Everything's all right. I've no idea where you've been. The important thing is you're alive and among friends. Though you look like you just left your grave. I remember nothing. We'll speak soon enough. We're nearing Kaer Morhen.
Feel like I'm starting a game of Skyrim. I hope they don't try to execute me now.
Triss.
Your time nears its end, witches. Enjoy things while you can.
Wrong. You missed the parry. I keep repeating this. Pirouette always followed by a back cross parry. Always.
Barely 2 days have passed since they found you.
I owe my recovery to you. Thank you, Triss.
Remember anything?
Not much. Look below. I know the moves. Pirouette, parry, cut. I can't explain it, but I feel a bond when we speak. I know you are important.
Geralt, we...
So has Geralt lost his memory, I guess? And is she that monster from the beginning scene?
I need to think.
Time flows slowly at Kaer Morhen.
Ha! It worked! Not bad. Take a rest. What do you think, Geralt? Is he ready for the path?
Wait for the rest. He's alone. The professor promised 50 orens for every freak we kill.
He's mine.
Vesemir, we got company.
Okay, something's going on here. And I know that I should be taking control soon. I've skipped this scene just to make sure things work, so I know that I end up part of this fight. Okay, so I have control now. Picking up items, move the cursor over the sword, and left click to equip. Alright then, so there's a fight going on here, and here's my rusty sword, so I'll pick that up. Left click on an enemy to attack. Hostile characters have red vitality indicators, friendly characters have green vitality indicators. Okay, let's go in and fight something. Let's find the guy with red circle and kill this guy. I'm too fast apparently. These guys are what? Salamandra bandits. And I'm not really sure. I just did some kind of weird flip there, I guess. I'm not really sure why these guys are attacking us. I mean, they're bandits, so I guess they're... I mean, well, it sounded from the scene like they're being paid to kill us. Are we all, are all of the people here on my side Witchers, or am I the only Witcher? Like, it sounded like they said, Witchers in the plural. Over-the-shoulder camera movement, WSAD keys, rotate the camera, press shift. Okay, yeah, so I can press shift to move my cursor around and click on things. I'm in a fight right now, so I'm going to... Oh, I didn't even click anything and I attacked, I guess. Too fast. I don't know if that's something I have control over, or if it's just saying that, like, I suck at combat, so they're too fast for me or something, I don't know.
Ordinary bandits would never attack Kaer Morhen.
That we know, Marigold. You could try some of your famous magic.
In due time, Lambert.
Enough! We need to check the other possible passages to the upper courtyard.
Okay, so I guess they don't know why we're being attacked either, so I'm not alone in that. Hello, Leo. I don't know what he's doing there with the sword. Alright. Yeah, so I think they're just going to stand there and wait for me. So I can take a look around here just to see where I am. So I'm in Kaer Morhen, did they say it's called? So this is the first environment of the game, just to check things out here. So I have a vitality bar, a toxicity bar, so I guess I can expect to be poisoned fairly often, and an endurance bar. Needed to cast signs and perform special attacks. So I think signs are the magic in this game. We saw Geralt use some kind of magic in the opening scene against that the transformed monster person. Okay, so medallion vibrates, signaling lurking monsters or sources of magic nearby. So I have a way of detecting enemies. These are modes. I can pull out my sword and then do whatever it is I'm doing right now. I don't think that doesn't look like any kind of effective stance, but okay, so my location is dangerous and the time is 7:30, and I have a journal and system options. So if I want, I can look at the journal right now and just kind of get a sense for what's going on here. So we have a quests menu. I kind of like to read all this stuff just to see what it has to say about these locations and everything. Monsters. Well, I know monsters in the monsters list yet. So so I'd like to read these. So I'm just going to read these out loud, I guess. And if you don't want to listen to it, you can just skip ahead. But my current quest, defending Kaer Morhen, which is where I am right now. So the other Witchers and I managed to kill the bandits, though I lost my memory. Right, so Geralt has lost his memory. I'm certain of one thing: the bandits were after me and my friends. I should follow Vesemir, the oldest and wisest of us all. Okay, and here I can read about who Vesemir is. Vesemir is the oldest and most experienced Witcher. Okay, so he is also a Witcher. So I'm glad I'm reading this because it's answering my own questions. Possibly older than Kaer Morhen itself. So this place looks pretty old. So does that mean he's older than a typical human? Maybe he's not even a human, I don't know. He spends each winter in the fortress and sets off on the road when spring comes, just like all the others. Despite his age, Vesemir is robust and lively. Many youngsters could envy him his health. An excellent fencer, he was the one who taught me swordsmanship. Okay, ingredients. I have yeah, there's an alchemy system in this game, which I guess is fairly important. I mean, in the intro scene, we saw Geralt taking some kind of potion, which I'm not sure what it did. Enhanced his strength or something, perhaps. So we have a number of these. I'm not going to read what all of these are, but we have a number of different ingredients. I can read about what Kaer Morhen is. So Kaer Morhen is an inaccessible mountain stronghold, which has been the headquarters of the Witchers Guild for centuries. The name comes from the language of the elves. The original Kaer Morhen translates into Old Sea Fortress. The castle's time of greatness has passed, the battlements and moat have deteriorated, and a cold wind blows through the spacious halls. Currently only a handful of Witchers live here, but once many young boys underwent gruesome training along the infamous Gauntlet near Kaer Morhen. Okay, so this is the ancient headquarters of the Witchers. So I guess we're all Witchers here. I kind of got the feeling like Geralt was like the last Witcher or something, but I guess that's not true, unless all these guys die, and then I guess it'll be the last Witcher then. And some tutorials. So that basically covers the stuff I have in the journal for the moment. So with that, I guess I can go forward with whatever's going on here. I don't know if I should be looking around for any thing of interest. I guess I'll just follow these guys. So we have Lambert, Vesemir, and oh wait, who's this? Eskel, Triss, and Leo. So these are our allies for the moment. I don't know if I can run or if this is my maximum speed right now. So entering new region, the Bastion. Okay. So there should be, I guess, something's going on here.
What's happening? They're trying to break down the gate.
They won't get anywhere without a battering ram.
Well, looks like they got in. So they have a giant spider demon, so I guess that's better than a battering ram.
Savola. I know him. A mage as ambitious as he is insane.
They're coming up here. Get ready.
Looks like he's controlling that spider demon with a constant stream of magic. I wonder if we killed him, if the spider would just go crazy and kill everyone else.
The one in glasses is the professor. Murder for hire. I sense magic. There's a sorcerer among them.
Professor, you know the way. Get to it.
The professor is wanted in Redania, Temeria, and Kedwin. A real maggot. I don't recognize the sorcerer.
Marigold, I'm interested in whether you can disarm Savola. The rest is witch's work.
I'll try.
They're coming.
The Frightener is very dangerous, but it's vulnerable to loud noises.
The bell's in the upper courtyard.
Exactly. Eskel, Lambert, you'll help me stop the Frightener and the bandits. Leo, stay behind us. Geralt, you open the gate to the upper courtyard. When we're there, Triss can stop Savola and his pet, while we prepare to deal with the Professor and the unknown mage.
I'll figure something out.
Let's do this. Bleed them a bit down here before withdrawing. Geralt, follow the wall and break through to the tower where there's a passage to the upper courtyard.
Alone?
They're just bandits, though one might be infamous. You must open the gate. We'll be waiting. Good luck, Wolf.
Not sure why I'm a wolf, but okay. I mean, I guess that's like the symbol of the game, maybe the symbol of the Witchers. Right, so I have to go open a gate and... oh, I don't know why I just started running there. So... okay, my goal is this way, I guess. Here's another bandit, so let's... chaining attacks. Okay, so chain attacks kill enemies more efficiently. Left click only when the cursor changes into a flaming sword. Chaining attacks requires precise timing. Clicking too soon will disrupt the attack, and clicking too late will restart the attack sequence. Okay, maybe that's what it means when it tells me that I'm too slow. Oh, just did a flip. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, 2-attack combo, final attack. Okay. Okay, I kind of get how combat works now. So it's all about timing your clicks to continue the combo. So, okay. That's just a window. Alright then. I think this is the way I'm supposed to be going, hopefully. Let's see, so there are 2 bandits here. Okay, yep, so this... oh, I didn't kill him with that combo. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell when I'm in the middle of a combo and when I'm not. Okay, click. And combo, and final attack. Coup de grace. Okay, you have stunned your opponent, left click to finish him off. Attacks can cause critical effects like stun, bleeding, and pain. Well, I would hope that my attacks are causing pain. I'm hitting him with a sword. Alright then. So that takes care of those bandits. Alright. I don't know if my controlling of Geralt here seems a little bit awkward. I'm more of a console gamer than a PC gamer, so I'm not quite used to the keyboard and mouse controls, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Oops, too fast on my click there. Okay. It's a really simple system, and it's actually pretty fun, at least for now. I'm sure there'll be a lot more to it later. That wasn't the guy I was attacking. I don't know how it... he just flipped around and attacked the other guy for some reason. One thing I noticed is that when I'm fighting multiple guys, I can't really attack... I don't have any kind of wide range sweeping attacks or anything like that where I can hit everyone at once. I can only kind of focus on one guy at a time. Entering new region, walls. Alright. Combat styles, fast style. Use the fast style to defeat agile opponents. Switch to this style by left clicking on the cat icon. Okay, I have a cat icon up here, I guess. Alright. Or by pressing X. Okay, so I can press X, switch into agile mode. Probably changes the timing on my attacks too. Okay, so I'm in agile mode, and then if I press X again, that doesn't turn me back. Okay, X and Z, so Z will put me into regular mode. Alright, so I'll stay in cat mode for now, I guess, or agile mode. Oh, strong style. Okay, so now it's telling me what I just discovered myself. Use the strong style to defeat large armored opponents. Switch to this style by left-clicking on the wolf icon or by pressing Z. So I'm gonna wolf mode or take sword out, please. Okay.
You'll regret the day you were born.
Alright. So which way am I going here? Looks like I'm going that way. Is there anything up here that I should find? I don't know what there are for findable and collectible things, so I'm not sure if I should be exploring every nook and cranny to try to find stuff or what. Okay, active pause. Press the spacebar to toggle active pause mode. Use active pause to switch between combat styles. Game paused. Okay, so it's paused, but I can still switch modes. Okay.
Mess with me and die.
Oh, okay. So it actually won't. The cat style won't work against this guy. It just won't do anything. So it's not just that it's better to use it. It literally won't work unless I use the right style for the right enemy. So I'll have to constantly switch between attack styles depending on the enemy. I wonder how I can tell, like if I encounter a new enemy, whether I can immediately tell whether it's an agile enemy or a tough armored enemy. Well, okay, so am I being shot at by arrows here? I think so. So I'm just going to stand right here for a moment because I think so. I'm playing for half an hour now, and this is the first recording, so I want to make sure everything is actually working. So I'm going to stop here for the moment and then check and make sure the footage actually came out all right, and then I'll resume after that in another video probably. So that's it for now. Hopefully this turns out to be a pretty good game, and I mean, so far it's off to an alright start, so I guess that's it for now.